Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Threads one in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Shot a goal! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe, can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's in a great position here. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tonali with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's gone for the shots! Oh, look at the space here. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. And that's a dangerous ball. Rice. Looking for options for movement. Face to face with the keeper. Mbappe! Bellingham. Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Upamecano can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Ah, that's a fine interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. It's been shipped out wide. Rodrigo. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tonali, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. And he's straight offside. Nuno Mendes. Here's Chouameni. De Ligt. Now this could be a chance. Shot could be on. Rodrigo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hangs in a cross. Rodrigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, this is a great position. Tonali. Bellingham. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to...
Great chance! Sticks it away! And right on half-time, that is... And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the second half gets underway. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Walker did well to stay calm there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Salah. He can run onto that. He's got away. Mbappe. Cross goes in there. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Haaland. Tonali. Vinicius Junior. Now Van de Ven. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Aimed in towards the centre. And that is expertly dealt with. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone direct.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Ligt tries to clear. This looks promising. Tonali. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Tonali. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Mbappe is on his own. Goes for a shot!
substitution on the field. Number 21, Rodrigo. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Bukayo Saka.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe! Rodri. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? Now it's Tonali. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Salah. That's a delicate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Saka. He's found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Bellingham receives it in a good position here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Saka. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Tonali deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vinicius Junior.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 42.
He's there to hit it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mendes attempts a clearance.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bellingham gets a foot in here. I think we're just about done here. Has a look and plays it forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Bellingham. Mbappe looking to play him in. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Rodrigo!
De Ligt getting this one clear. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, De Ligt, is...
He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a threatening ball. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Salah. Looking to play him in. And he's searching through. Shot! Goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Now it's Rodri. Bellingham, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And a chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bellingham. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Back into the middle. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 15 minutes till half-time. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Haaland. Great vision. And he's in on shoot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return.
And Rodrigo. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Ligt. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. De Jong. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Lobbed in behind. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Salah. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Vietnam are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
So we're into the second 45. Rice, and here's Mohamed Salah. Kimmich picks it up now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. In again, up he goes! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo gets into a good position. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mbappe. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. Rice. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tonali. Now it's Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Rodri. Tonali.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. That is lovely. Nicely weighted ball. Upamecano. And it's Rodri. Bellingham with 2 goals already to his name. De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Rice. This is De Jong. Mohamed Salah. He's got full. Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 21, Rodrigo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Mbappe. Tonali.
Musiala.
And here's Musiala. Oh, that's superb.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw.
After 85 minutes.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Coming on the field is
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rodri. And it's Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella. He's well positioned. Takes a shot! He would have been quick to recover this. Francisco Conceição. Deep into stoppage time. Rodri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mohamed Salah.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Haaland absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I see this guy up at Meccano as a very modern day.
Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Mbappe, shot a goal! Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Jong. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali. Front-footed pressing going on here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. Good steal, he just read it. De Jong. And it's De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tonali. Shapes to shoot! Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's going in strongly.
De Jong. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior. Van de Ven. Tonali. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Kimmich. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And De Ligt. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. This is De Jong. And it's Salah. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Salah. Lovely bit of skill. For Rice. He's being urged to shoot. He's in a great position here. He gets big. It's in. And the second half is off to a flyer. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pings it across. Tchouameni getting this one clear.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Haaland tries a measured ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Rice. Tries to dink it through. Now it's come to nothing. Rodrigo. Haaland. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior. Rice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. And he welcomes it in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rodrigo.
Neymar.
Number 11, Vinicius Junior.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 18,
Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside
Number
here.
7,
He's
Neymar.
made sure that's not getting through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, important interception. Tonali. And it's Neymar. Chance here to counter. The final 5 minutes. Mohamed Salah. This looks promising. Now the delivery.
this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He rises! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's... Haaland! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Bellingham thinks about the shot. It's a goal kick. Kimmich. Salah. Hops for safety.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball. Chance!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good take. It's Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's enough. Yeah, he's fouled in there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. De Jong. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way to it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Bellingham, looking for the run. Flings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kimmich. And it's De Jong. De Ligt. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Now Tonali. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
Just
the
a
boss
quick
will be
request today
demanding
for
the same
everybody to
level
please
of
kindly
intensity from
remove
his
any
team.
cars
So
parked
I'd
on the
expect to
road
see the
outside
same
the stadium.
positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe, big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. The message is clear. None shall pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Jong. And it's Kimmich. And it's De Jong. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Haaland takes a shot! And he hits the net! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Vinicius Junior. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Chouameni cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's through, now is he in? He's free, he has got shot, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rodri. Tonali. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Rice makes the interception.
Vietnam really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Somewhat off target. Salah knocks it into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. He's cut it out. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 11. Vinicius Junior. Number 21.
That
Rodrigo.
pass has been well
Coming on
intercepted.
the field. Number
Now it's
42.
Mbappe. He's beaten the last man.
Number 18. Playing on the
Oh, that's a foul, and the
Number
whistle's
13,
gone.
Mohamed Salah.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease this up. He's trying the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah, well seen, saw that coming. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that were... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kimmich. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. He's through here. Mohamed Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Tries a shot! Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mohamed Salah. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's really well cleared.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. And that's definitely not his best. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Kimmich.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Bellingham opts to play it back. Now that looks a decent ball.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Jong. Ambitious ball here. Haaland finds himself offside. De Jong. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Look at his shooting! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's forced to go back. Kyle Walker. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Showing great feet there. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Jong. Rice. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. Tonali. And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Well, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving it.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Tonali with the short one. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shot could be on, and the shot's on here. Mohamed Salah!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Stood up well to him there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Haaland. De Jong. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, good-looking ball. That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah. De Jong. Pinches it off him. It's Saka. The most accurate pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Rice. Passes short and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Bukayo Saka. Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala. Number 7,
Distributed tidily. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Haaland.
Mbappe. Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Great ball, and he's in here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played into the box. Neymar. Tonali.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rodri. Tonali. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen. Saw that. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Tonali taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a lost children's announcement.
After all of that, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Great ball, and he's in here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Van de Ven. And it's Bellingham. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mohamed Salah plays in a cross. Up he goes! Against the crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So it is still 0-0. Rice. Now it's Kimmich. He slings it in. It's a goal kick. Haaland finds himself offside. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Now it's Saka. Mbappe. Bellingham. De Jong. And De Ligt. And it's Kimmich. And it's De Jong. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vinicius Junior.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mohamed Salah!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Bellingham picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. For Rice. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Salah. Tonali. Rice. Bellingham. Thinks of it. Shoots! That could spell trouble. And the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Number 20, Kane.
Vietnam making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And here's Kane, spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. Tonali.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's away. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice. And it's De Jong. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Great chance! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chouameni. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vietnam still this single goal behind. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kyle Walker. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tonali. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kane. This is De Jong. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into... and he shoots! Walker getting this one clear. Deep cross. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Number 11.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Salah. And it's lofted through here. A lot of space ahead. Gets his head on it! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Tonali. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! They've got to be quick to recover this. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe driving forwards. Chance! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 7, Neymar.
A A case now of complete control.
Well, it's...
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Just 5 minutes left. Musiala. Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Rice. Mbappe. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nuno Mendes. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Added time is up. And